Hi, I'm Mark, and Subliteral Network is my channel. I make art and comics, and you're very welcome to come in. Remember to hit like and subscribe, and to leave your feedback in the comments. You can read my comics, Una the Cave Bunny and Tiger Team 3, free at radiocomics.com, and all these links are in the description. Now, every day, 5 days a week, I post my art to Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And this is just sort of a roundup of the work that I've posted in case you've missed my daily posts. Clea was Doctor Strange's girlfriend back in the old Doctor Strange comics from Marvel Comics. And back then, I guess she was designed by Steve Ditko, back in the day. This drawing is the pencil version done on craft paper. And Clea was kind of cool because she was supposed to be like just a really gorgeous girl from another dimension. And Steve Ditko designed her, but I think that later on in the Doctor Strange comics, Frank Brunner really took a stab at her and just made her really like a beautiful comic book girl. She had on like this skin tight suit and like these kind of this elfin face and stuff. And later on, she became her own Sorcerer Supreme or something. Not Sorcerer Supreme, but she became like a great sorcerer, and she had a falling out with Doctor Strange. And that whole just very warm and cute relationship of theirs has been like pretty much destroyed over the years. But back in the early days, they were just a couple. When you could have a comic book couple that was just sort of nice and regular and cute and affectionate. And I guess that's gone out of style now. Everyone has to have problems and troubles and power dynamics and relationship breakups. That's real life. That's not really what you get a comic book for, unless you like that kind of stuff in a comic book, along with having daily drama in your real life, which I never really found the appeal for. I really got to finish this drawing. It's just a pencil drawing of a volleyball coach. And I used to work at a gym, and they had coaches there. And a lot of people have had no idea just how cute and adorable they looked while they were doing, they were professionals, they were doing their job. But this was one of the volleyball coaches there. I mean, she wasn't a cartoon girl, but she did have a whistle, and she had a volleyball, and she was really serious about the game. She was blowing the whistle and yelling at people to do the right thing. And it's always fun to see somebody who's very good at their job, doing it well, and just sort of reining in a bunch of people to play a sport properly. And it's just a lot better, if you ask me, it's just a lot better when women are doing it than when men are doing it. That's just my opinion. I think as an illustration, one of the reasons it kind of works pretty well is because you can look at the character and get an instant sense of what they do. She's got the volleyball coach t-shirt on. She's got the whistle, which means she's in charge, and she's got the ball, which means that she is running the game. And one of the things that I was taught about illustration is to put into the picture things that give you clues to your character's identity. And a lot of times I don't pay attention to that, unfortunately, but this time I didn't pay attention to it again, but it just happened because I was loading details and ideas and stuff into the picture. I wanted you to look at it and see who it is, and I just took steps to make that happen. Lady Death drawing done in ballpoint pen and white crayon on a paper bag. Lady Death was a comic book character from the 90s who really, she was a guest star and love interest in a comic book about a character, a guy called Evil Ernie. And she had enormous breasts, and she only appeared, again, she was a side character. But later on, she became popular in her own right. And she had her own series, and a number of series and specials, and became quite a popular comic book character on her own. And I have no idea what happened to Evil Ernie. He was kind of a zombie dead kid or something who was in love with Lady Death, so that's why he loved killing people. Something like that. To this day, I really have no idea what happened to Evil Ernie. He was just totally eclipsed by Lady Death. In the comics, there was a series they made about the Hulk, it was called Planet Hulk, and he went to a planet and it became kind of like a savage barbarian warlord. So I just sort of did the same thing with She-Hulk. This was drawn on craft paper, but I processed it in Photoshop and made black and white line work out of it. So I mean to color it digitally sometime. But what I really wanted to do, honestly, the only idea behind this is I wanted to draw a completely blown out, savage She-Hulk who used gigantic, impossible weapons and wore almost nothing. So at least I feel like I did accomplish those goals with this, and uh, yeah, this one's in the coloring queue, and I'll be coloring it at some point. Yaya Han is one of these famous cosplayers who made kind of a name for herself some years ago. Uh, she really did excellent work, and she made a lot of gaming costumes and stuff mostly. But this at this point, she had designed a Space Girl character of her own, and I thought she did a really good job with it. And I really liked the silver and the pink, and so I just said, I just felt like doing a painting of it, so I did. I find when I'm working on someone else's design, I'm challenged to do things that I haven't done or wouldn't ordinarily do. And painting someone in a silver outfit had, when you're painting silver, you have to get reflections, you have to get the color, and it has to end up looking like silver by the time that you're done. So that was the challenge, and that was something that I really wanted to try to make work with this picture. I think I did okay. I did pretty good. Of course, you look at it later and nothing is perfect, but I mean, it looks like silver, and it was something that I hadn't really done before. So I was very happy with what I was able to kind of achieve with the picture.